Right, let's drive this truck over here and get it configured. Oh boy. Wah, 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 wah. Guess who just hit the wrong button? Not to worry. Oh yes, hang on. No, it's Saturday now. Are they open on Saturday? Is it Monday to Friday? Monday to Saturday they open. I think it's Monday to Saturday. Literally press that button instead of that button. Is what just happened. One for the highlight reel. Oh, that reminds me. Yes, there was one other thing I wanted to talk to you about. You know when the intro was playing? I know I've got no fuel. That's because this is how we ended in the last stream, if you remember. If you was there for the intro, you probably saw that it counted down for a couple of minutes, and then it changed to a highlight reel, okay, for like another 2.5 minutes or so. So that highlight reel there is going to change pretty much every week. That's the plan, okay? So at the moment it's just got basically highlights from the Christmas GTA stream in it, if you was here for that. Every week I intend to update that video, that highlight reel, with highlights from the previous week. Now, the best way I can do that is if you guys are fantastic at booming, yeah? Because if something happens in the stream and you guys are on the ball and you boom it, then, you know, on Monday I can look through all the booms from the previous week and I can pick out the highlights easily. I can then take those highlights and use them in the next week's video, yeah? So what I need you guys to do is to not boom rubbish things and to boom really good things, yeah? So if something's really boomable, then boom it. And then that way it'll feature in the next week's video. And remember, when you do use boom, you only ever need to use one emote. There is absolutely no point in using more than one, okay? It basically works on the number of you that do it. It does not work on the number of boom emotes. Only ever one emote. Connor, missed last delivery about 3 minutes ago. Connor says, you missed my 13-month anniversary about 10 minutes ago. Oh God, Connor, I'm sorry, dude. You probably think I'm deliberately missing you out. Oh my God. Hang on. I'd have to try and search for you now. Let's see if we can find it. No, we can't find it. Can we find it on this screen? Connor... Oh yeah, there you go. He upgraded to tier 2, 39 months. This was the perfect time to upgrade to tier 2. Absolutely love the new emote. Thank you very much, Connor. I'm so sorry I missed that. I don't know how that happened. I missed a few more things under Whiteland's gift sub. Oh boy. I'm really on the ball, aren't I? Mr. Religal, is it that one? Yeah, I haven't read those yet, Trey. Give me a break. Religal, 37 months. A little confused by the 37 months because today is my 3-year anniversary. You mean that one? Or do you mean something else? I don't know what's going on. I can't find him. Mr. Van Blue, 4 months. Can't believe it's been 4 already. And Dark Wolf, welcome back. Underneath, as in further down. Yeah, I can't find it, Dre. Hang on. Where did he do that? I December 2 months. Black Mutt with 2,300 bits. It's nice to keep things fresh and relevant for the new year. Looks great. I had a nice week. I sold a $500,000 car. What? So I'll share some love. Here's to a great 2019. Dude. £500,000 car? What the heck? The commission on that must have been amazing. Thank you for 2,300 bits, Black Mutt. Appreciate that, sir. So sorry I missed that completely. Grats on the sale. That's insane. And I think that's the lot, isn't it, Dry? Apart from Bobster's Resume. I'd like to know what kind of car it was. It cost $500,000. Right, there we go. TGA, customize. There was a lot going on, indeed. 500,000, that's what he said. Some streams never change. Good to see you always innovating, Bobber. Yeah, we've had a lot of the old layout for a while. And I've been feeling, you know, I think we'll go short today. I've been feeling the need to change things a little bit. Things are getting a little bit stale, I think. That's 4 million SEK. Is that Swedish krona? I don't know.
Happy anniversary, Natter.
Games Planet logos almost fits perfectly in the ETS2 thingy. So it does. It screams for a modern wood interior. Is there such a thing? James Ivell, thank you for 27 months, sir. 4x2 heavy. Mid left heavy. I might go 4x2 heavy, I don't know. I mean, the obvious thing to do is 6x4, but I like having the range. Are you going to change the squirrel logo to purple by any chance, Danny? I'm not sure how far I'll take things. I mean, obviously, whatever I do here, I'll probably carry forward to YouTube. So, the MAN looks really plain and boring, to be honest, Tommy. Yeah? I don't know what would make this exciting, Tommy? Some funky lights, probably. I don't know. It's a workhorse, I think. That's the thing. Run 4x2 with a flatbed and run equipment all day. Well, I'm going to do... I don't want to do the low deck. I'll probably do the normal. Pink paint, that'll spruce it up. I've just started customizing. I have been chatting for a bit. Mr. Geordie Raccoon, first Sunday night trekking in my new man cave, new desk and chair, and all this setup this week in preparation for trucking and farming in comfort. Sounds great. Interesting. So you can get a 660 in Euro 3. The V10, that sounds awesome. Wonder if that sounds different.
Happy anniversary.
We can get a Euro 4 480. I'm tempted to try the V10 to see what it sounds like. Look at Paul quickly scrolling down to higher power range. This is what Whiteland does when he configures a truck for himself. He scrolls to the top and does that because he likes to make it more challenging for himself. Blackmut, the car was a 1952 Allard J2X Roadster, an English sports car with a Cadillac V8 engine. A monster. It's a car that inspired the Shelby Cobra. Ooh. I bet you were sorry to see that go. I bet, did you enjoy test driving that? I bet they let you test drive it, didn't they? I bet that was amazing. We need something to boom. Easy games equals no booms. That's not true. The size of the engine I put in a truck will not dictate whether I get trolled by the AI or manage to drive my vehicle into some stationary object. All that will happen with a smaller engine is I will struggle up a hill, which is hardly boom worthy, watching me stop. You bet you just copied that from the sales description. 12 speed with an overdrive, blimey. 12 speed low deck overdrive with a retarder. Look at this. 12 speed heavy duty. Interesting, that keeps the same ratios but changes the differential. 440 is the average. Yeah, a lot of trucks are 400. You love the slate grey colour. Well, I haven't got to the painting yet. Might go for this. Do you remember one of your old videos, Squirrels, that you Volvo truck when you took the Baobab tree? Of course I do, Presley. I was there when I made the video. It's called 70-ton Volvo, I believe. What do I think of cat engines? I prefer dog engines. Grey dashboard. Ooh, what's this? Splash of colour from MAN? It's outrageous. Grey dashboard, black dashboard. Wait, what? You click black and you end up with brown. That makes no sense. Have you tried to test that on ATS? Nah. I'm not really a fan of that grey back panel at all. I think it's horrible. Exclusive wood. The thing is, I can't get my head around the fact that they put wood with a blue trim. Like, the two things don't work. They're just not complementary in any way. This is like your kind of classic executive look, and then this is like your, I'm buying a new Ford Fiesta L, and this is a default, you know, clothing that they give to my seats. It just feels like diametrically opposed. The steering wheel looks weird. I think it's just not, I don't think it's not modeled very well, if I'm honest. Maybe there's some other wheel options. Paint job. Beaded seat covers. That's so 80s, bro. Man stripes. Well, who doesn't like having man stripes, eh? But we can configure it. That looks like it's out the 70s, doesn't it? Look at that. It's like a 70s sports logo or something. There's a plain black dash on the first option. Scroll up. A plain black dash on the first option. You mean the one it started with? That one? That's the first one that was out the door, wasn't it? And then everybody went, can we have executive wood? Which is great, except we can't change the seat. That was my point. 70s Adidas, exactly. That's exactly what I was thinking. You know that advert, that 118 advert? Like, it's like that. That's the kind of shirt they'd wore. What should we go for color-wise? I'm thinking maybe... Look at that. Lost his color license. Green, pink, beige. Beige? Have we ever done a beige truck? It's kind of a beige color, isn't it? Oh my god, that is awful. That is really bad. Battleship grey. I'm not loving that color myself, but you know. Maybe we can make a dark version of it like this. Something to match the seats. What, this? What, you want me to find that kind of a blue? OMSI default. That is a very OMSI colour, isn't it, actually? And OMSI has a lot of MAN buses in it. Hearing aid beige? What? As if that's a colour. That's a very hearing aid beige you've got there on your truck. Beige heavy duty truck. Yeah, that is a point, actually. There's no wrong with beige. It's a bit bland. Well, we've got that colour in the bag. Let's see if we can find... see if we can find something to match the interior. Try and find that shade. Of course it's Dre. Of course it's Dre. You shall not pass, Black Mutt. Oh, shots fired, Dre. Super de Miro. How you doing? Thank you, Dre, for the bits. We're trying to get this colour. It's actually quite a tricky colour to find. I'm not bad, sir. You had the stream tabbed out, heard the sound, knew it was Dre. Yep, 100%. Although yesterday, a couple of people were using his soundbite. He wasn't that happy. That's reasonably close. That's actually quite a... I could see MAN having that colour as one of the manufacturer available colours. It's suitably bland. I think that works. You can't stand pina colada. I quite like pina colada. It's not like a drink I ever have deliberately. Normally it's like at Truckfest, somebody goes and buys pina colada round or something daft like that. That's generally how we end up drinking pina colada. Keep that. Use that. You see where I'm going with this?
Fantastic! Oh, fantastic!
Oh, it's a work of art. It's straight out of 70s Open University lecture. Look at that. If you went to university in the 70s, all your brochures would be coloured like that. Connor, will you be watching the Grand Tour Season 3 on Friday? Also, I can't believe I'm saying this, but I'm starting to enjoy Clarkson on Millionaire. I won't be going out of my way to watch it, Connor. Raskar, thank you for 25. Rick, 39. Paul and Nutter's truck model next to you looks good. That's Papa Reagan did it with matchsticks. I'll never forget the box he sent that in. Gigantic box with the most ridiculous amount of packaging. Fragile written all over the box. And somehow that thing made it here. The stripes remind you of a Big Track 70s toy. I remember Big Track. 6 wheels. Had a numeric keypad on top and you can program it with... I can't remember how many maximum moves you could have. I think it was like 99 or something. You can send on the channel that subs can choose their own music for resubs, gifts, and bits. Maybe an idea. It's possible. It's doable. But for now, you've just got sound bites. So whenever you send a delivery, you can choose your own sound out of the list. I kind of prefer that kind of direction, because that means you can. Whenever you send something in, you can pick on the fly as opposed to locking something in on your account. If you see what I mean. Who did the match? This? Papa Reagan. There he is. Used to be a removal man and learned my packing skills there, you see? Yeah. How many matchsticks was it again? It was like 3,700 or something daft.
Happy anniversary.
Crazy amount of matchsticks went into that. Oh, that's a lot of dots. Joe Baker Boy, 37 months. Here's to more mutty fun, like the new setup. Thanks, Joe. GF Des, welcome back. Map 0522, 26 months, love the new truck. Since you're not using the green screen, did you axe Pringle? I did not axe Pringle. Or did you find another use for him? Yeah, he's been upgraded. He's free to leave the room now and go make some cups of tea. So it's a bit like giving Dobby a sock. That's what happened. Keep up the great work. Thank you, Map. Mr. Ardo. One more for 4 years, by the way. Very nice new overlay. Thank you, Ardo. Let's put a panel on there. Mr. Hoiberg, 42 months. Keep up the good work. I'm not watching as often as I used to, but still sub because when I tune in Friday evening, it's super cozy. I gotta remember it was when you streamed the original Transocean. Oh, yes. Good old Transocean. Thank you very much for 42 months, sir. And AJ Ritchie, welcome back. Where do you get the thing for the shifter knob? This is an Almar SKRS. If you watched my wheel review video, I mentioned it in that, but I will be making a video on this thing fairly soon, the next few weeks. Have you used the Ferrari 250 GT rim? No. No, I have left it in its box. I have no intention of using it. I see it as a work of art, and that's how it's going to stay. It's basically a collector's edition. I thought he held the camera and propped at the desk. You thought wrong. Plastic or paint? Plastic? Surely they don't use plastic for that. Surely that's like just black metal. Ferrari Wheeler's Art? I think so. Quite like that, apart from the fact that it sticks to the TIR. That's really annoying. You've had 2 kids and a new job since I started watching you. It's only right for you to change things too. 2 kids and a job. You've been keeping yourself busy. GR, great. Painted. I might put plastic on there. Oh, hang on. Would you guys prefer an MAN or a Steyr? Actually, that was quite nice with a stripe through it. Prefer MAN, okay. Paint that as well then. Paint and plastic. We'll paint it. Welcome back, Sander. Enjoy your beer. Yellow tint. I mean, that used to be a thing in France, didn't it? They had to drive around with yellow headlights. I always hated it. I don't even know why they thought it was better. It really wasn't. I think we'll put the crossroads on this. Makes the lights look worn out. Well, it doesn't improve visibility, and it's just generally a bad idea, I think. I never understood it. Paint plastic or painted? Not plastic. Quite like the plastic version of that. Yellow lights look nicer. They look nicer when they're turned off. Let's do that later. Let's work our way up here. Plastic, painted, or chrome. I think we'll just go plastic on that. Keep it real. Plastic single. We'll keep it plastic single. Keep it basic. You must say, like the colour of truck, clean colour, and not so much over-classy bling-bling. Fair play. Reyes Arsenal, thank you for 19 months. That's going to be that. Wind deflector. A simple wind deflector on there. Of a dark tint on the back. No, I'm leaving a 4x2 on there. Stock 1 or stock 2? Blimey. I'm going to go with that because it's different. We won't bother with a sun visor. We'll have an internal sun visor. Roller blinds, because they never fail. Good evening, Hara. I tend to downplay the bling. It depends what I'm doing. I kind of start out with I decide when we're doing this, I guess, let's make it one of these, and we'll either go for like a show truck or, you know, down the middle of the road truck, excuse the pun, or we'll go for something more basic and heavy duty. And I guess this one's going to be a bit more basic, heavy duty. So I think you've got to have an idea of what you're trying to build. Otherwise, you tend to just click on dots and you end up with a mash of stuff. Like you'll have bits of chrome down here and then plastic up there, and it all looks a bit, you know, uncoordinated. I think if you approach the truck from the point of view as, you know, what would I want this truck to do? Like, if it was, what would it be built to do? Yeah. What kind of owner am I? And then build it from that point of view. Has anyone seen the Skull and Bones video? Nope. If the truck is basic, then there will be curtains. Well, it is a sleeper truck, so in theory you would have side curtains at the very least, but I'm not a fan of decorative curtains myself. What do you mean you're going? Look, side curtains like that. Like, they're fine. Decal, see, that's where you would go, no, I wouldn't put this on this truck. It's too decorative. Painted single, plastic, paint. We'll just go with single. Now, we're going to need some cab light. Nah. Wait, what are these slots? Okay, we're going to need some bacon up there. And some air horns of some description. And probably some lights. But what we might be able to do is use... If we put the air horns on here, we might be able to put the bacon on that one. Oh, man. Is that the only choice? Dang it. Default bacon. Mr. Mub, 26 months, Paul. Hope you're well. Haven't been able to watch the night tracker for a while as I've been busy, so glad to be here now and love the new setup. Welcome back, sir. No problem. You got to duck in and out because of IRL? Absolutely fine. Is this a new mod? Nah, this is Madster's MAN TGA. It's not a new mod, but he has just recently updated it for 133. That's far too long. It's like either going to have to be the screamers or nothing because everything else is just way too long for that front mount. Mod bacons, but not before makes sense. Yeah, I don't get it, Fon. I think it must be because that dot there is not on a bar and these must be configured to be on a bar or something. I just don't know. Like the other option maybe is, can we get a... You know, we could possibly sneak a... Yeah, that might work. We could sneak a tone in there. And then put the bacon on here. And that way we've got more bacon choice. And it's good to have more choice when it comes to bacon. So we could perhaps put some... Have we got any heavy duty bacon? No, we got... There we go. Construction bacon. There we go. Now it's kind of starting to fit with the theme a little bit. It's a bit Dalek-y, that one. I think I like the first one, that one. Kind of subtle. But I wish you could mount a bit more freely. I wish you wasn't restricted like this. Personally, I'm a back bacon. Mr. Music, not a streaky bacon. Too fatty streaky bacon. Neelanch, 7 months. New setup looks nice. I'm struggling to burn these holiday calories. At the gym. Do you know what? Neelanch, it always makes me laugh. The first 2 weeks in January, you go to the gym and it's packed. It is packed. And all your favourite machines are being like used by people. You're like, will you just get off? We all know that in 2 weeks' time, you're not going to be here. I'm not kidding. Like, there was a whole bunch of machines, and there was like 3 or 4 middle-aged women on them. And no word of a lie, they were occupying these machines that I wanted to use. And they were sat, all of them were sat there. They weren't pedaling or anything. They were just sat like this on the phones. So they'd gone to the gym, sat on an exercise bike, not pedaling, using their mobile phones. And you're like, can you just not? I accept the fact that you're just not going to be here in a few weeks' time, and we all know you're coming here because it's a new year and you're going to get slim. But really, do you have to just use a machine and not actually do anything on it? It's just so irritating. Because I go there and I'm generally there 90 minutes maximum. Like, I go in, I know what I want to do, and then I get out. Like, that's how I roll. And I get delayed by people using machines, and it's fine, you know, you wait your turn. But when it's just full of people that are not actually doing much, it's just... Matryoshka, 22 months, 2 months until the golden acorn. Happy New Year, Paul. May 2019 bring all the best. First stream of the year has been kind of busy lately, and even away as Christmas and New Year holidays. No problem, Matryoshka. Welcome back, sir. Right, construction lights. Let's do this. Off-road light V1. Rotate. Off-road light V2. Okay, we've got the white versions of these, maybe. Please don't tell me they're all yellow. That's better. V1, V2. So what's the difference between that and that? Ah, there you go. We'll take them. They look a bit more old-fashioned. I put 3 on there. Yeah, I like that. That works. You like that with shopping? So am I, Hara. I can't stand going shopping. I go in there. I'm like a man on a mission. In, out, boom. None of this browsing, messing around. There's people who go shopping like it's every week as a day trip. Like that's what they do. I don't get it. Don't get it. Spoiler on the side, spoiler on the roof. Spoiler alert, guys. That's why I like internet shopping. That's why, you know, as soon as Amazon came out, I was using Amazon from, crikey, I can't remember what year. But it suited me perfectly. It meant I didn't have to go to the shops. Quite like that. Dealing with customers. Gives me the shudders. Plastic or paint. I think we'll leave that as plastic, or the paint would look a bit groovy, but it looks a bit odd actually.
Oh, yeah.
I think we'll go plastic. Single chalk, that's fine. Ah, that's why. Ah, we have options here. Oops, no. That's off a TGX, but I kind of like it. That's my preference. I like that. I know it's off a TGX, but you paid extra. Brady Ford, good afternoon. Jack1002. Paul of the streams, ever considered going back and playing Omsi 2? I've considered it. I just haven't done it.
Happy anniversary, Natter.
Slots. Whoa, I'm not going to bother with that. Alright, so just some wheels, then the inside, and we're done here.
Oh, yeah.
Sveeve! Twitch baby, 9 months, Sveeve. Battery H. Happy 2019 to Paul, the mods, and my fellow nutters. Happy New Year, Battery H. At what point is it not okay to say Happy New Year? This is just a general question, Battery, not aimed at you. I'm just wondering. Like, when is it not okay to say Happy New Year? February, would you say? Top cover and rear wheels. Nah, I'm going to leave it off. After the first week, that's a bit harsh. What if somebody's away for a week and then you only see them in the second week? After 3 Kings, what does that mean? The first time you see someone in the year is still fine. So, Vrome, if I don't see a mate until, let's say April, and this does happen, there's some people I don't see very often. Like if I go back to St. Helens in April and I see somebody I've not seen since like November, is it okay to say Happy New Year? Your mirrors are different. What do you mean? I know, they're asymmetric. Because if you pick a single mirror here, it does a double over there. Because that's the side I think that the you can't see, so they put a wide angle mirror there. That's what I'm trying to say. When you quit typing 2018 the date. Yeah, blind spot, that was the word I was looking for. Alright, nothing posh on here. We'll forget all the posh stuff. Standard rim. Let's maybe put some winter tires on if we can. I'm going to try your theory, Vrome. I mean, in April, I'm going to say to Happy New Year to somebody to see what they say. That looks good. It's like a workhorse of a tyre. X-Line Energy Z. Can we get it on the back? That's the question. Get the drive version of it. That doesn't look the same. X-Line Energy Z. X-Line Energy D. Similar tread pattern. The wall looks different. Where can I find the mod spreadsheet? Wait, what? Mods.squirrel.tv, if that's what you mean. Good evening, Mr. Paulie. How you doing, sir?
Happy anniversary.
We're just going to roll with that basic inside. Let's see if we can change the wheel. Standard. Okay, that's nicer. New. That looks awful. Right, it's going to have to be that to work with everything else. Doing good? Nice. Bring back the green screen. I don't like seeing your messy setup, Squirrel. Tra-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. Happy New Year to you, sir. Should we go for the wood table or not? It's so messy. So messy. A wooden wheel. I prefer it not to be wooden. Larry B is lost and drunk. Thank you for 64 months. Yay! Did you fly to St. Helens? I've not been to St. Helens. Mrs. Squirrel was there all week. Looking after her dad, but I didn't go. I was too busy. Should we go dots over there or put a table here or one? Let's put the table in, actually. You just noticed the wheels in a frame. Is it for your Fanatec setup? I'm not sure what you mean. It triggers your autism. Are we playing that card, are we? Are we playing that card? Well, good luck on the rest of Twitch, because you'll be hard-pressed to find somebody who doesn't have a messy setup. The wheel in the background. Oh, that one. That's a 250 GTO wheel. That's, yeah, I'm not moving that. Let's have a look, Blackmut. I want to see this.
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
I was not born in Ormskirk. I was born in St. Helens. Whoa, look at that, Blackmut. Wowzers. That's crazy. 1952 LRG 2X Roadster.
Welcome back, Nutter.
$525,000. A 331 cubic inch Cadillac V8. That's nuts. It's very nice. Maybe you should do a vote in the background. Nah. It's my room, and I will decide what goes in my room. This is not up for vote. Let's be clear about this. What I put in my room is my decision. Just like whatever you put in your room is not up for a chat room vote. It's your room. Do what you want with it. How do you set up your GoPro? You need to have a GoPro that has a HDMI output. And then you can basically cable that to some capture card. That's essentially what you do. Yeah, I'm sure Doyle would sit there all stream like he always does. Hey, Captain Jack, the socks issue has been solved, by the way, you know. I hope you realise. I'm going to get rid of this. I don't like it. Should you tidy your room? Vote now. Wait, there's no sat-nav in here. We're going to have to put some kind of a sat-nav in there. Quite like that one, actually. Just a small one in the corner. Yep, all the socks are gone, and I now have uniform socks. As in, they're all the same. They're all identical. I did find one rogue sock a week ago, and I lifted it out for Mrs. Squirrel, and I said, I found one. But other than that, yeah, it's worked absolutely fine. She got rid of them all. There's always a rogue sock, there really is. Right, we can't put a Christmas tree there anymore. Let's see. Bang, bang! Don't we configure that? Not sure I want to put anything there. Magazines and stuff. Laptop. Christmas presents? No. Fuel consumption chart, that bothers MAN's drivers, doesn't it? It's got to go with the seats, hasn't it? It's got to be that one. All right, I think that'll do for the interior. I'm not too fussed. Let's go with that. We've got to get a trailer now. You always lose a sock in the wash. Have you ever seen those clips you can get? If you can be bothered, you can buy these sock clips, and when you finish a pair of socks, you just put a clip on it, holds them together, throw it in the wash basket. They go through the wash with the clip on. When they come out the other side, you take the clip off. I am not disciplined enough to use that. But it's an option. Right, let's I feel very, very, very high in this seat, bizarrely enough. Like I can't see the dash properly, it's weird. Like a peg. It kind of, yeah, essentially it's like a peg. It's a similar thing, but it's built to go through the wash and not snap, I guess. I think we'll have to tilt that down a bit. Like that. I might have to adjust that on the road.
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
There we go. Okay, well, looks okay now. That's fine. I know. One sec, just need to swat some flies. Where's the other one? Dude, is the in-game camera tracking your head movement? No, that's Track IR that does that. Right, let's go and configure a trailer. Does that mean you're going, Hugo, or you're just arriving? Actually, we can do that in the... Have we got a garage here? Can't remember. Driver, my garage manager, let's do that.
Welcome back,
Matthew. Oh boy. Let's see if there's a garage we can purchase in. Yeah, let's go and get that. That's actually quite a nice sounding engine. Turbo sounds really nice, doesn't it? Yeah, I got the V10. Sounds really good, actually. Let's turn the game volume up a touch. So that we can hear it a bit better. Yes, it's Mazda's MAN, exactly. So what's the gearing? 2, 3, 4, 4. Right, I've missed some messages, haven't I? Larry B was 64 months. Paulie says, Happy New Year, everyone. 26 months. Railworks, 2 months. Thank you, Railworks. We're going left. Ottawa, welcome back. Large one with 19 months. Hope all is well. Happy New Year. It's a good year for all. Referic, consider the cost of just one lost sock. I can tell you the cost of one lost sock. I think it was £7 for about 6 socks or something, so... You're buying 100 sock clips. I ain't losing no sock to the washer anymore. In before I get VOD muted. This is like my summer car all of a sudden. Dude's got his music on. There's a party in the murk. Glorificus, welcome back. Right, let's get this thing bought and then we can deliver to this. Am I having a rave? Yep. Right, trailer manager, no, trailer dealer, that's what we want. So, Jazzy Cat stuff, let's have a look. So this one, I remember this one just before Christmas. The new one I think is the Fleagle. That's a new one. And the Dol Panther I think is his new one. I think they're the version 1 mods that he brought out. He updated these as well. And I think he did a military version, military of this one and possibly this one. Let's have a look at this. 5-axle steerable. Nice. Look at that. Look at that. Is it in the mod spreadsheet? I'm not sure if Muttley did it. I don't know if he went and had a look at the... Oh, I like that. The Jazzy Cat stuff. Extinguisher. Wood or metal? I like the wood one, actually. Paint and chrome. Paint and paint. Stock and chrome. That's nice. I like that. Stock and paint. The truck needs a decent skin. Dude, this truck has an amazing skin on it. If you lived in the 70s, you would think that that truck was as modern. I didn't honestly know, Paulie, if you would even be up for making something today, given that You did all that stuff just before Christmas. I thought I'd leave you alone. Let's have that. Purchase, and we'll put that in there. So we'll do a couple of journeys with this, and then we'll try one of the other ones. I'd like to see what the military does as well.